Alright, it's Youko here with SwordHunter and Solid Snake 120. Ubisoft is about to get going, and you know what? When they annualize certain titles, you come to expect the certain things, year after year. I mean, we have Assassin's Creed Syndicate this year. I'm sure we're going to see some on The Division. Rainbow Six Siege is going to be another big one. Just Dance 2016, because why not? Any other? It
makes money.
Yeah, exactly. Any other things that we know are a sure thing?
Not that I personally know of.
I could see something Rabbids or
yeah.
something along those lines.
Gosh, I wonder, especially with a new VR age, just having rabbits go. Bah!
Yeah.
Watch Dogs 2, I think, is a likely sequel to come back. I mean, you have
I
those
could
linked
see
in?
a new Splinter Cell announcement before a new Watch Dogs.
Interesting. That'd be interesting.
I'm going to put my money on Splinter Cell before Watch Dogs, but
another Tom Clancy game?
of course.
Oh man, that'd be.
Or better yet,
strange.
a Tom Clancy.
Tom Clancy. Tom Clancy. But yeah, I mean, Ubisoft, we kind of know what to expect. Sometimes they'll throw weird curveballs. Like last year they had Shape Up, that exercise game. They'll do maybe some indie thing like Valiant Hearts, but it's going to be interesting.
It's predictable.
It's another Aisha Tyler.
Hashtag
with Eve coming out and making things kind of awkward.
Yes, Eve Gilmore. I wonder if they're gonna go with, because it's now the tradition. What's their big closing game? They're in this format with Aisha Tyler, and then they end strong. And man, if it's another Tom Clancy game, I don't think I can take it. Beyond Good and Evil 2? Oh, I don't know.
That would be too good to be true.
Fingers crossed.
But
we'll see after the Ubisoft conference. And that was Clancy Sock. Oh, I'm sorry. Did I say that? We meant Ubisoft. Yeah, Ubisoft. Ubisoft. Well, I mean, it started great.
Holy crap, new South Park.
Started super great.
I was that.
We were rolling. That was,
Mm.
I think, so far our favorite game announcement.
That was the biggest surprise
E3.
for me, anyway. This E3 so far.
So far, yeah.
Well, it's one of the few surprises, I guess.
True.
That's true.
But still, it's a great one.
But there have been other surprises, like that last game we'll get to.
Yeah.
South Park: The Fractured But Whole. What a title!
Would expect nothing less.
I mean, it was fun for the Stick of Truth, which is a really great fun game. But that was the whole wizards and kind of a little more high fantasy. For this to go superheroes, this game is going to be.
And the
really
fact that
fun.
they pretty much made it we're playing a different game now, and then they ran off and changed costumes and are imagining that they're superheroes now was, I thought, very clever.
It was fun. I'm
Very
looking forward to
South
that. For Honor, which I'm going to be interested to see if that used to be known as Hero, because that seemed to have all the trends of leaked documents and secret plans and all that. But it's basically you got knights, Vikings, and samurai sword fighting on the battlefield.
I wonder how those controls work.
Dynasty Warriors-esque minion killing, it looked like.
And
a little bit.
Human bosses, sort of.
Yeah. With swords and
parrying.
I miss Red Steel.
No, I don't. Still.
The Division. That's the first Tom Clancy game.
March 8th, 2016. We got a release date.
Good that it got a date, because it keeps getting pushed to, year and then spring 2015. But yeah, getting a date is solid.
Well, the beta got pushed back in the past 4 hours from.
Unless Microsoft gets the exclusivity on it first, but who
They
knows?
just said so.
Weird to see an Anno game at a E3 conference. That's for sure. You have also the expansions for the crew and Trials Fusion, and you could say, cat riding a unicorn, but
WTF moment.
does not follow with Trials and riding bicycles and doing tricks. Yeah. More Just Dance.
With Jason Derulo.
Hey guys,
so high falsetto.
Can we stop doing performances in gaming conferences?
It's kind of awful.
That'd be great.
Yeah.
I just wanted to get up and leave.
Can we ban those along with having little kids be on stage?
Oh God, yeah.
But then they're doing a subscription service, which makes sense if they're the most popular music game type ever. Tom Clancy #2, Siege, Rainbow Six Siege.
Yep.
Terror Hunt, which I guess is finally single player, but you're still working in squads, and if that's your thing, which it isn't really mine, I mean, go for it, I guess. Yeah. And we have Trackmania Turbo.
Trackmania was interesting. That, I mean, it was messing. I don't want to say with physics, but like the tracks were like Mario Kart 8-esque with their insanity, crazy high speeds if the numbers are to be believed, and changeable camera angles. Like there's some with first person, third person views. Custom like seemingly user created tracks that you can then play and try out. Yeah. Seemed interesting.
They dropped the VR mention, which I thought was strange because EA was basically saying, oh, and maybe in time VR, and Ubisoft seemed like really distant as well. For an E3 that you're gonna have Microsoft pushing it, and my goodness, Morpheus I'm sure tonight for big. Sony it's gonna be big. It's interesting to see these big third party publishers kind of like, we'll wait it out, we'll see.
Yeah, they probably don't want to take sides yet until there's more of a front runner in terms of which.
Yeah. That's a good point.
Which VR sells. I mean, you have Valve, you have Morpheus, you have Oculus.
There's going to be
shouldn't they be based on the same, tech?
Morpheus runs off of PS4. Oculus, you need a PC.
Yeah.
Not necessarily Xbox.
But they're still both PC-based architectures.
Yeah.
I don't know.
But it's competition. Everyone's going to be trying to hitch their wagons to the horse.
That would be pre-alpha footage.
Yeah.
Yes.
If you show some sort of base that we don't know where it's specifically optimized for.
That is pre-alpha. Oh, it's the year of showing the pre-alpha footage to try to excuse it when it really isn't.
No, that's almost finished.
Assassin's Creed Syndicate, I love seeing Ubisoft's E3 trailers.
As always,
for them.
they make really good Assassin's Creed trailers.
They're awesome. I just wish we could have seen more Eevee Fry. If you're gonna make a point that it's twin assassins, I mean it's cool to see Jacob in action, but show Eevee in that trailer.
Give her the lead. Yeah.
Which that was a little peculiar. No gameplay, maybe expecting that at Sony. I think they have the marketing tie-in this year, whereas Microsoft did for Unity last year, so we got to see some gameplay, right? I mean, well, I guess, pre-alpha a couple months ago when they revealed it.
Yeah.
So. And then the end of the show, weird sort of start to it with, skulls and blood dripping into cocaine and doing gun hunts, and we're looking at the same gameplay like, it seems Tom Clancy. We're trying to come up with other franchises. Like, surely they can't have a third Tom Clancy game at this same E3. And it's Ghost Recon.
Wildlands.
Ghost Recon.
Another open world co-op.
Work
shooter.
together, shoot 'em up, be tactical. Does it sound familiar? I know that they had been working on another Ghost Recon, but didn't think it would be here. So there's no Watch Dogs 2.
Correct.
The question that we had for our 50 E3 yes or no contest was there, the Rayman, was it Splinter Cell or Watch Dogs? That didn't happen. No, and no. But 3 Tom Clancy games.
People have spoken?
Yay, shooters.
I guess.
Yeah.
Maybe?
Squad-based shooter.
And
against terrorists.
And I don't
cartel
care.
members.
So, grades.
B.
B?
Maybe B minus.
I'm surprised by the B.
I mean, what they showed was good. Minus the minus the concert in the middle. But I liked that their demos were actually demos. I mean, they showed more gameplay than some other conferences did. It started really strong with South Park, and although they were multiple Tom Clancy's, I mean, like, they looked good. So I mean, solid, and not pre-alpha. So I mean, the presentation overall, it's a Aisha Tyler conference. You know what you were getting, but I mean, it was it worked.
Yeah, I'll say B minus. At least they kind of had a flow to theirs, whereas EA's was just all over the place. But get the concert out of here.
Yep.
That was ridiculous. I know for the pre-alpha, like that, it rubs me the wrong way. And yeah, maybe South Park was really strong, really like that. But we said at the top, Clancy Soft. That's crazy. I can't believe that.
I gotta go B minus B as well. I definitely enjoyed it more than EA. South Park, it's legitimately been my first big, oh my gosh, moment.
We
like,
were hyped.
when we saw the stick and like
Oh my God.
when the font came on the screen, it's like,
Yeah.
oh my God, is it?
Yeah, that rivaled your Kingdom Hearts 3 reaction.
You know, it was
years
like,
back.
oh my God, and then the stick flowed by. It was like, ah! And then just how they presented it and everything like that was huge. And I personally like the Rainbow Six games, so I'm intrigued by Siege, and I enjoyed the co-op because I played it with friends and stuff in Vegas when those came out. I wish it was more different. I'm glad we finally have a Division release date.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if it's going to live up to expectation when it's been been worked on for so long, and really we haven't seen much of it outside that little area of New York.
If Watch Dogs was any indication of constant build-up and hype being
exactly.
a bit underwhelming,
Yeah.
Exactly.
33?
little
Wow.
worried about that.
Yeah, it's
exactly.
crazy.
And like with Ghost Recon, looks cool, but who knows when we'll see it.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, Ubisoft has a track record of showing cool-looking stuff years before it's ready if they don't just up and end up canceling it or turning it into something different like Patriots into Siege was.
Right.
So.
Right. So Ubisoft, better than EA, but definitely doesn't match up with Bethesda and Microsoft. Sony's up next, though. Get hyped.
Crazy rumors.